Hello, it is a little after 7 o'clock on May 10th, 2020, and welcome to the weather update. A pretty nice day today. Pretty nice Mother's Day for everybody. Hopefully, you got a chance to spend some time with your mom today, and I wish all the mothers out there a happy Mother's Day. So, let's take a look at our weather. So, we had just a few high clouds around, mostly sunny skies for the most part, and a lot warmer than yesterday. So we're going to look at our current observations across the area. You'll notice cold weather again in the Midwest there with some freeze warnings, but I think we'll be out of the woods as far as most of the cold weather goes for us, as far as the much like what we had yesterday. On Long Island, there is a sea breeze, so temperatures are in the mid 50s here, close to 60 in Nassau County and northern Nassau. South Shore is in the mid 50s, and if you go into Suffolk, they're more like in the low 50s. And then New York City is in the low 60s, and New Jersey is in the low 60s as well. Still a little below normal today, but pretty comfortable out there, pretty nice out. So 62 at Central Park. We'll look at some observations from the National Weather Service site. So it's 55 in Farmingdale. You can see the south wind at 18 with the sea breeze there. And let's see what Farmingdale got up to today. Looks like it got up to 64. So yeah, we got well up into the mid 60s, even though it was a little breezy at times. The west wind gusting to 30 at times. We got up there for sure, and I think temperatures were fairly even because of the westerly flow across our area. But right now temperatures have dropped because there is a sea breeze that has started. I want to look at. Let me go to underground so we can look at some other observations here. Get some more neighborhood observations into the picture. Hopefully it'll work. So you can see it's much warmer over New Jersey, and also central Nassau County is in the low 60s. But if you're on the South Shore, you got a nice breeze going there with the mid 50s, and then as you go out to Suffolk County, you got low 50s and more low 50s again on the South Shore. You got that westerly flow, so the sea breeze isn't really making too much headway inland. So we're still dealing with these, somewhat warmer temperatures, but again, nothing that terrible, nothing that hot. If we go look at New Jersey, let's see. So we got low 60s in our area here. Oh man, something smells like diesel fumes. Some idiot must be idling their truck around my street or something. Idling trucks are against the law, if you didn't know, but oh my god, it's awful. If it gets any worse, I'm going to have to stop this weather update and put on the air conditioner because I need the windows open. It's warm in here. 62. I mean, seriously, whoever is idling that diesel truck is a freaking jerk. Whoever it is, because I can smell it. There's no consideration. It is against the law. It is. There's a law. You can't idle diesel engine. It's against the law, I think, for more than a couple of minutes. Oh my gosh. It's really bad. It's not good to breathe that in. Such is the life when you live. Such is my life. It's a terrible diesel smell. Somebody's idling a diesel truck somewhere. Just we started on that. So let's go take a look at that kind of threw me off there. Sorry, I do apologize. I'm a half a mind to go out there and see what it is. I'll call the DEP on them. If they don't stop, I will. But let me get through this weather update. All right. You can see. Let me go to the upper air pattern. We'll do that. We'll look at the upper air as a whole here. And look at the upper air. So. I see how it just messed me up there. I do apologize. So you see, there's that trough. I'll get my focus back. So here's the trough. You can see in the east there, and the trough kind of hangs around. You can see it's not as sharp as it was before. But we definitely that means we're still going to be below normal for a little bit. Then we start to see some more ridging toward the weekend in the east. And then it looks like we may see a pattern flip as we go toward later in the month, where we're going to have more of a ridge in the east The troughs are just transitory, which means we're going to have warmer temperatures, basically, is what that means. Let's take a look at the euro, and we'll look at that. So the pattern that we've been in for the past, at least several weeks, probably more than that, will finally, I think we've been in this pattern since April, so we're going to finally get out of it. So here's that next trough. We're still going to deal with a little bit, and then we see that ridging in the east, nice ridging that next weekend. So things are going to get much, much warmer as we head into the future here. So let's go to our CONUS view, and let's go to the GFS, and let's look at the surface. Let's see what's going to be happening at the surface here. And I do have to go over something else too. See, I almost forgot about that. So you know what? Go back to the weather service before I wanted to see if there was any record low temperatures this morning. If I can load it. That jerk in the truck literally literally it smelled so bad. It just unbelievable. So let's go to the Twitter here and see if there were any record lows in New York. So let's see. Well, that was yesterday. All right, I'm gonna have to go to the climate thing. I guess maybe they didn't break any records, but let me see, because they didn't mention the islip, the record at islip yesterday. So let me see the record if we set a record at islip today. We did not set a record, so we came within 1 degree of breaking that record, and I don't think Central Park broke their record either for the morning low. No, they did not. Okay, so the records for today were safe. Okay, so let's go back to the model. So the surface, this is the GFS 18Z, and you'll see we have a low coming through tomorrow, which may bring a chance of rain. And then after that, we're dry Tuesday, we're dry Wednesday, we are dry Thursday, and then the next chance for rain may not come into the picture until Friday, and then the weekend will be dry, it looks like Saturday, and then we'll have another chance of rain, basically with the cold front. And look at this. Is that going to be a tropical system forming there? I know it's a ways away. It's about a week away, but it almost looks like something, right, getting going there. You never know with those warm water temperatures offshore, but you can definitely see a different kind of setup in the atmosphere when you look at this. The cold fronts are going to get stuck. They're not going to just roll on through. So let's look at our temperature anomaly, so you'll be able to see. So tomorrow is May 11th, and you'll see we still have those below normal temperatures. Most of that below normal is going to be to our west. We're still going to be dealing with it on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we start to see it wane into Thursday, into Friday. We start warming up, and then Sunday we start warming up. And when you start seeing above normal temperatures and closer to average, and then some above normal. So it won't be below normal. We'll be flipping the pattern come, I think, around Friday. So let's go take a closer look at our region and the next rain system that's going to be affecting us. So we'll first start off with the HRRR and see if we have enough of this in. So this is the low tomorrow, and it doesn't really have a whole lot of moisture with it. The showers will just be very scattered. This is pretty much what it looks like. This is tomorrow, late morning, and I only have out on the HRRR, and only goes out to 16Z. But the showers are very scattered in nature. There may be a shower or a thunderstorm, basically a weak low passing through, but not really anything really all that impressive. We'll go to the NAM 12 kilometer. So this is what it looks like on the NAM, and again you can see those showers there, and then just have a slight chance for shower. We're probably going to get through the day without much rain. I will look at the NAM and we'll see how much rain. Not all that much rain. Not all that much rain. Not all that much rain. Did I show you? Yeah, I did show you the high resolution satellite. I did show it to you. Yeah. Now they did actually wind up getting snow. Can't see it on here, I guess. The clouds are going to kind of cover it up. But there is snow on the ground, I think, in Maine. So I do want to, we'll talk about that toward the end of the weather update. So let me get back to the forecast. I'm sorry, I'm jumping all around. So again, not much rain tomorrow, maybe a quarter of an inch. Wherever one of those showers, comes. But it really won't be all that much rain at all. So let's go. No, let's keep it in the northeast view. And let's take a look now back to the GFS. See, the GFS has similar idea, just very light precipitation. Um, so let's go to our temperatures and see how our temperatures will be doing the next couple of days. So for your tomorrow, it's going to be in the low 60s, still below normal. And then we have that cold front move through, so it's going to be cooler on Tuesday. Highs will probably be in the mid 50s. And then Wednesday we rebound maybe slightly, more in Jersey, closer to the low 60s there, but we'll probably be upper 50s, so still cool. And then Thursday, this is when we start seeing the warmth. So you can see highs reaching the mid 60s. And then Friday we really start seeing the warmth, and oh boy, it could be 80 inland. And I don't know if there's going to be a sea breeze or not. I really hope there will be. It's going to be hot. And remember, when you got to eat outside when it's hot out, it's not going to be fun. May have to go to the South Shore and hope there's a sea breeze there. And then same thing for Saturday. So we're going to have a little bit of heat going on there. Again, inland it'll be 80. I think hopefully Long Island will have. I mean, the resolution on these models is not so great. I'll have to look at the wind direction, and that will determine how hot, how warm it'll get here. And we're still dealing with the warmth on Sunday. So we're dealing with definitely much more spring-like and even some, much warmer conditions as we head to the later part of the month for sure. And then look at that. So we could have some real heat building. Seeing 80 in May is not unusual. Usually once you get toward the middle of May, you start seeing it. So we could have some real heat. Look at that. So we're definitely watching some heat. Now the GFS indicated this getting that hot once before, and it didn't get quite that hot. But I think we'll definitely see a major warm-up as we head toward the later part of this month, and hopefully the dining rooms will allow it to be reopened if our king will allow them to. It's a whole nother thing. So, look, I understand we got to be careful, but that's topic for another video. I'm sorry. I'm sorry again. I'm only human. I make mistakes. Doesn't Billy Joel say that? We're only human. We're supposed to make mistakes. Something like that. I think that song is from Second Wind, I think. Anyway, let's take a look at the skies. That'll be the next thing we're going to look at here. Look at the sky forecast, because if you like sunshine, I think we're going to have plenty of it this week. So after Monday, we have plenty of sun on Tuesday, maybe a few passing clouds. I think Tuesday should be a pretty nice day. Wednesday, we're going to have another clear day, and then maybe a few more high clouds on Thursday. Probably dealing with some high clouds on Friday when you get in that warm air. We'll be dealing with some more of those high clouds. We usually do see that. There's that system again. Almost looks like a tropical system there. So that's a ways away though. So I don't even use the. I got to take the sky forecast with a grain of salt that far out. So here's the NAM for tomorrow. See the clouds. We might actually get some sun in the afternoon. So might get some sun, and then that might help to breed some instability, perhaps. And then here's Tuesday. And you can see here very clear for Tuesday, and then it only goes out to 0-6 Wednesday, but Wednesday also looks like a clear day as well. So we'll have 2 nice clear sunny days in a row, which will be nice, and the temperatures will be comfortable without being too hot. I want to go back to GFS. Actually, I wanted, and I forgot, to look at the dew point. So air stays dry this week. I want to see if we're going to get some humidity with that warm air too. Just lovely. Well, the reason why I want to use this actually is this shows the wind direction. So you can see it'll be a little breezy probably on Tuesday. You can see the isobars are somewhat tight there. They loosen up on Wednesday. They got a light west wind, and now let's see what happens. So south wind on Thursday. Friday we'll have a southwest wind. So it should be a sea breeze, but you can see that humidity building. And then Saturday, it looks like there'll be like a front over us, maybe a backdoor front. And then for Sunday, we do have a south. So that as long as the wind has a southerly component, there should be a sea breeze, which should hopefully help us. But the South Shore will probably be the best place to be in that regard. So let's go look at windy.com and the Euro model, and we'll go ahead and take a look at our winds and our skies on this. This has been overdoing the clouds a little bit. So let's take a look at tomorrow's winds. We'll have a south wind, and then the front comes through, and then it starts gusting from the west. It won't be like yesterday. It'll be a little breezy, I think, on Tuesday. A little breezy on Tuesday. Nothing terrible. These are wind gusts. Again, if we could just put it back to the regular wind, it's not that bad. Let's go look at Wednesday. Wednesday we should have light winds. Then we have the southerly winds on Thursday. And then let's go Friday afternoon. So yeah, southerly, southwest wind. As long as you have that wind trajectory from the south, as long as it's not too far west, we should be getting a decent sea breeze on Long Island, I hope. And then here's Saturday, lighter winds on Saturday, and then here's Sunday, and the side has an east wind on Sunday. So I bet you the Euro is a lot cooler. So let's go look at the Euro for Sunday. This is next. Yeah, the Euro has us backdoored, so we may get backdoored. So that will be interesting. So I'm just going to look at the Euro as regards to how it handles the heat. Let's see. Doesn't have it getting that warm at all on Thursday. It says only on the upper 50s. It says the heat mostly over New Jersey, or it could be close to 70. Let's look at Friday. Friday's the day it'll be a little warmer. So the northern part, you can see it'll hit. This is 1 p.m. You can see it's in the mid 70s, perhaps in the middle of the island, North Shore, and then South Shore will be in the upper 60s. So I may be going to the South Shore, and then probably Tom's River is going to break 80. Probably it'll break 80 easy in Tom's River. Tom's River is so hot. And then hopefully we get a little more of a sea breeze there later on as we go into Friday afternoon and then Saturday. So we'll be watching this heat. Still have plenty of time, but we will see a warm-up. I'm hoping that the Euro is more correct. I really don't want 80s. That's too hot for me. I know it can hit 80s in May, but that's just too hot. Okay. If talking about all that heat, let's look at something that's going to cool you off. Let's go to the Weather Service up in Maine. And hopefully they have some pictures of the snow. I don't know if they're gonna, but they might have pictures of the snow. Okay, so this was the snowfall. Concord, that's very little. I don't know, I guess they're not really... Yeah, here's some pictures of the snow falling. This is what they got in Maine, but there are some areas that got a lot of snow. I think maybe it was Caribou. Yeah, this is the area. So this is what I wanted to show you. Look at this. So this is Maine. If you're feeling hot, just look at that. That'll cool you off right there. It's pretty, actually. Still looks like winter. The trees don't have leaves on them yet. You have the evergreens. Some pines. I don't know. Those aren't pitch pines, I don't think. They might be spruces, but there you go. That's what it looks like up there in Maine. Look at that. Wow. That's a winter wonderland. So that is going to wrap up this weather update. Once again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and thank you for watching.